Hey guys, it's Maybe, and this video today that I've got for you is to tackle those awful, hateful under eye circles that we all get when we don't get enough sleep, or we have, a newborn baby that keeps us up, or when we're just wonderfully genetically blessed to have dark under eyes, like myself. I've got 4 products for you that are all drugstore, and when I'm making this video, they are all still available at the drugstore. So, they're all really affordable, and they will all take care of your under eye circles, whether you're having a semi bad day where you've got a little bit of dark circles, or you're having a really crap day where you haven't gotten sleep in like 3 days and you need some serious coverage because you've got somewhere you've got to be and look good, and you've really got to cover those dark circles. I've got you covered. So just keep watching and you'll see how to get this kind of dark circle coverage.
Okay, here we go, guys. See, I got terrible under eye circles, really dark, really blue up in the corner of my under eyes. It sucks. So we are going to start out with putting on foundation first. I'm using the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Natural Ivory. Just doing a couple pumps on the back of my hand here, and I'm just going to take my beauty blender and pounce this all over my face, give myself really good coverage, and concentrate it under my eyes to help cover those circles, but do more here in a little bit to cover those circles also. This is a great foundation. It is really full coverage. It'll cover pretty much anything. I have hyperpigmentation and also really red skin sometimes from medication and just from health conditions, and I can wear this foundation and you would never be able to tell that my skin gets really, really red. So basically here, like I said, I'm just bouncing, foundation all over my face. Make sure I get up to my hairline. I need a little bit more. Didn't get enough the first time. Gotta make sure I get down on my jaw, drag it down my neck. Get it on the ears. Make sure it's blended into my hairline. And of course, some people don't do this, but I always have, covering up the blue lines on my eyes with foundation, because I feel like if I don't do that, then whatever shadow I put on, it just, especially if it's a light shadow, it doesn't get covered. It doesn't look good. Okay, second step. Here we go. This is the NYX Dark Circle Eraser, and I'm going to take it with, it's just a peachy corrector, and I'm going to take it with a concealer brush, which I'm obviously having a hard time finding the right concealer brush here, but I'm going to take it with a concealer brush, and it's just, can't use your standard concealer brush. I'm going to take it out of the pot and get a good amount on my brush and start up in that darkest part and just blend it under my eye. And you'll notice it's peachy, but it's really close to the color of my skin. If you're darker skin tone than me, this might not be enough to cover for you, but I do have one coming up in just a minute that is darker than this that would probably help you better. But this one, I can almost, like on a no makeup day, get away with not even covering it up with concealer, because this I do have to cover up with concealer. But like this one, I almost can get away with not covering it up with concealer. Okay, now I'm just gonna clean my concealer brush off. Just showing you guys it's clean. So that you know, it's obvious I'm not mixing products, because that's like my favorite concealer brush. And this is the e.l.f. What's it called? e.l.f. Color Correcting Stick in Light. And I guess I didn't mention it about the NYX, but the NYX one is $6 and this is $4. But as you can see, when I'm putting this one on, it's much darker than the other one. This one's more of an orange color, but I just swipe it under my eye, and I'm going to take that same brush and blend it in. And you can tell when I blend it in, even though it covers the dark circles, it leaves a very orange cast under my eye that I'm going to have to cover up with concealer. An old trick people used to use back in the day was to put red lipstick under their eyes to cover up dark circles, like dark purple and blue circles. They would put red lipstick under their eyes and then put concealer over that. Peachy correctors have kind of taken the place of that. But now here's the third step. I'm going to take my Revolution Conceal and Define in shade C3, and this is $7 at Ulta. And I'm trying to get my camera to focus on it and show you guys what it is, but it's so shiny it's not going to focus. But I'm going to take it, and with this concealer, a little really does go a long way. It is very potent. And see, as you can see, I'm just putting 4 little dots on my face, and that's only because I'm using a peachy corrector. If I were just concealing with this, I would not even use that much. But because I'm doing concealing, I need a little more coverage from it. But I'm using my beauty blender here, my Real Techniques micro blender, to blend out the concealer. And as you can see, it's covering up that peachy corrector, and in turn, with the corrector and the concealer, they're both covering up dark circles, and both of them look fairly natural. And I'm just taking the extra concealer onto my eye. So see, they both look well concealed and fairly natural. And so that's it. That's done. Okay, guys, so I have a second method for concealing under eyes, and this is using lavender concealers. This is actually a primer from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Brightening Lavender Face Primer, and I'm going to take a pump of it on the back of my hand. And I know this is going to look crazy, and you're thinking she's absolutely flipped out this time, but just bear with me and watch. I'm going to put it under my eye in kind of a thick, kind of a thick patch, but not so thick I can't blend it out. And I'm just going to kind of blend it to where it still looks purple. And you're saying, how's purple going to cover purple? Well, lavender brightens, and when you've got blue or purple under eyes, you want to brighten that color. You want to change it and brighten it. Okay, now for my product under the other eye, I have the NYX HD, I've forgotten the name, the NYX HD Photo Concealer in Lavender. And by the way, both of these products are $6 each. Okay, now I'm going to take this under my other eye, and I'm just gonna, do my normal thing like I would with a concealer of this consistency. Just kind of paint a little half moon under my eye, and I'm gonna use my Real Technique sponge to blend this kind of out under my eye slightly. I'm only going to blend it out slightly. I'm not going to blend it away. Now, if you notice, I don't have foundation on. I haven't put my foundation on yet. I'm going to put it on after I blend the primer and the lavender concealer first. Now I'm going to take the same Maybelline Superstay full coverage foundation in natural ivory and just repeat the process that I did before. I'm going to just stamp it all over my face. And I'm going to go right over the concealer, cover it up, and now, guys, this is actually a trick I've learned recently, to use these lavender concealers, and I actually just found one about a week and a half ago from Wet n Wild, a lavender concealer from them, and I really enjoy it too. But I think the lavender concealers, especially if you have really dark circles like I do, are the way to go. But if you don't have a concealer, as you'll see when I get done beating my face to death with this beauty blender, that lavender primer works just as well as a lavender concealer. So, makeup products do what you want them to. I mean, you're you're the boss of your makeup, and you know, you use it how you want to. And you know, I was brainstorming this idea for this video, and I was like, well, I only have one. See, now you can see that both of my under eyes are brightened and there are no dark circles.
Alright guys, there we go. That is how you cover pretty much any kind of dark circle. Like I said, I'm genetically predisposed to dark circles. My mom and her sister both had horrible dark circles. My grandmother had them. My great-grandmother had them. All my uncles have them, for that matter. They just run in my family. Bless her heart, my poor 12-year-old daughter already has dark circles, and I've been teaching her how to cover dark circles up already. So, it's just, you know, some of us are just blessed, is all I can say. But I hope this video was helpful to you. If you liked it, I hope you will click that like button and go ahead and hit the subscribe button for more content like this from, you know, somebody who is a little bit older like myself and has experience with covering up dark circles and, you know, pimples and stuff like that, you know, content like that. And also reviews on makeup and skincare and just, you know, life stuff in general, because that's what you're going to find on my channel. It's, you know, it's a little makeup, it's a little skincare, it's a little hair care, it's a little lot of me just, you know, telling you about a little of everything and sharing my life with you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. It's all Maybe Makeup, all one word. And I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will catch you in another video really soon. Bye guys. Mwah.